Hello and welcome back to Time Out with Sports Adda. Salil Bhavik, I think the umpires need some rest for their necks, their shoulders, and I don't know what not because the balls were just going like this, like this. I don't
Carnage,
know what was happening.
total carnage.
Carnage,
Absolute
demolition.
carnage.
Before anything, I just want to say congratulations, Salil and Bhavik. You all made a brilliant prediction of David Warner scoring runs because the way he batted, he was in a different zone altogether. So if we can have a look at the scorecard and Salil, you could tell me what do you feel about this massive total that they've got to?
Well, to begin with, they lost two early wickets, but the way David Warner started to play, I mean, he hasn't stopped ever since. I think even Rishabh Pant started going from the word go, but he couldn't capitalize.
Yep,
I think Bhuvi was the pick of the bowlers, 1 for 25, but that's not enough because all the other bowlers have gone for more than 9 runs and over, including our pre-match favorite Umran Malik, who eked out 52 runs. I think David Warner played him with some amazing ease. So something to learn for the youngster there. But 207 is a
absolutely.
massive, massive score. You should be very, very positive if you're batting first and you have that score.
Absolutely. Now, Bhavik, the next man that I want to talk about is Rovman Powell. I don't know what power this is because his sixes don't go like this, they go like this. And I don't know what to say. The sixes he has hit 200-meter sixes in this innings of his.
Well, we all know how Caribbean power, is. I mean, we
Yep,
have Andre Russell, we have Chris Gale, we have seen the exploits of all the Caribbean batsmen, and it's just inheritance, it's just in their inheritance, and the power hitting, the range hitting, whatever you call it, I mean, it's really, really eye-pleasing because, anything that's in the
absolutely.
slot, that's just going to be vanished out of the ground. So yes, so much to enjoy. I mean, this is a
Yeah,
different brand of cricket. We
it was
haven't
absolute enjoyment.
we haven't seen
Yeah.
such flat sixes and going to the distance. So definitely yes, it's really amazing to see this.
Yes, the bowlers would be complaining that the bats are getting bigger, the grounds are getting smaller. But then these sixes that were hit by Powell, I think one that just went a meter behind the boundary from Markram's side. I think that was the only one that just cleared the boundary, but rest
Clear
all
the
were
boundary
sixes in even
box.
MCG. So
No
big,
But
big
that
doubt.
went
hits from
100
these two.
meters up in the air as well.
Yeah, ऊंचा मारने का छक्का नहीं मिलता,
Chhakka
लंबा मारने
मारने
का
का
छक्का
चक्कर.
मिलता है.
Yeah.
So excellent. Now we made some predictions before the start of the first innings. If you can have a look at the result as to who got what right. So it's
Oh,
a
full
comeback.
house there, full house.
Comeback from Bhavik. An excellent prediction, Bhavik. You almost got it right that 100 as well. I would have literally given you a standing ovation because it was not easy to predict, firstly, that it's going to be 100 and moreover being so precise about David Warner. So, congratulations. I was disappointed with Rishabh Pant's performance. I thought that he had got those runs in the over and just got out on such a bad ball,
One
Rishabh.
shot too
Why?
many, maybe one shot too many.
Yeah,
It might just that concentration might have just you know gone haywire a bit.
yeah,
But
correct.
it's okay. He sort of started the game. They
Yeah, right.
were a bit onto the back foot, but yes, Rishabh Pant's cameo, as we can see, those three sixes and a boundary, sort of started the game, started shifting the momentum back to DC. So yes.
Right. But Salil, before we move ahead, in short, could you tell me how good is Bhuvi been throughout the IPL? Because even in one of the games before, the team conceded over 180, 190 runs, and Bhuvi was again, economy of seven and over. So what is so different about this guy?
Well, he's just read the situation very nicely right from the start of the tournament. He's been spearheading their attack. He knows that he's not really performed for India so well, but given this platform where he's not again playing against all international players, I think it's a good way to make sure you get your
Yep.
feet back on the ground, back in the fray, and you're giving those kind of economies where any team would like you to be their top bowler. You bowl 2 overs up front, and you bowl 2 overs at the death, and are giving only 25 runs to a hard-hitting Raven Powell and a certain David Warner. So I think
Yep.
quite honestly, it's the experience that is playing for Bhuvi, and that is a great boost for SRH on days. I mean, if he wasn't there, maybe they would have scored 250 the way they were hitting them.
You
So
never
I,
know.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
you
they
never know.
showed any respect whatsoever for Umran Malik. They just went after him, and Prabon being a small ground, they could actually make it. So they played as per their team. So Rishabh Pant's punt of making 4 changes because of the pitch has really worked, if you ask me.
Yep. But credit to Umran Malik, he has bowled the fastest ball in this match at least, and I don't know in this IPL as well. 157 clicks for an Indian
Extraordinary
bowler.
for an Indian bowler.
My
That's too
goodness,
quick.
I am actually
Extraordinary.
shocked to my core. And
No
you won't
doubt.
believe the 157 kilometers per hour went for a boundary over covers. So that is how demolishing the batting was. It just vanished. So congratulations, Umran Malik. But then again, lot to learn from this experience. Now for us, there is a lot to look forward to because we're going to make a few more predictions for the second innings. It's prediction time. So Bhavik has got all three rights. Salil and I have a lot to catch up because Bhavik is a sure shot winner in this edition of the IPL. He's been brilliant. So three predictions: batting, bowling, and team prediction, as you all know. So first it will be my turn. I'll be predicting. The batting prediction I'm making is Rahul Tripathi to score six or more boundaries. Boundaries include fours and sixes. So I think yes, because he's been a man in form. He got out early in the last match on a golden duck. But I think
Main
here is a
man.
chance for him. Yeah. Like Bhavik also rates him really highly because of all the innings that he's played for KKR last year. So a big plus for SRH if he performs today. The second prediction I would make is Andrik Nokia to concede 30 or more runs. Yes, because I think this is going to be a no-brainer. Because if Hyderabad have to come minutely close to winning this game, they have to go after the pace bowling because the wicket is a little slower in patches. So I think Andrik Nokia could, perish for runs. The final prediction I would make is SRH to win the game. I was going to say yes, but then after the 20 runs, I think Salil would agree with me that 20 runs are the last 20 runs were too much. So I think that is
Not
why
too
I'm
much. Yeah.
saying SRH won't win this game. I'm waiting for your prediction, Salil, now.
Well, my batting prediction is SRH's best opener, which is either Abhishek Sharma, who's playing brilliantly. I think it's going to be Kane Williamson. It's the kind of match which brings the big players, to show how they
Right, well
perform
said.
and why they. So I think
Majority of
Kane
the
Williamson
times,
is right there.
majority of the times, Abhishek has been the top opener. So this is
Yeah.
one good prediction there. Bold prediction maybe.
Well, I
Yes.
just think that Kane Williamson will rise to the occasion to match up to what David Warner did, and they need it. So that's my batting prediction. From a bowling
Yep.
perspective, Delhi's best bowler is going to be Kuldeep Yadav. He's been amongst the wickets, and he's the one that
Yeah.
is going to put the brakes on the batting. If SRH are able to, if want to go and win the match, they should just play him off and not give him all the wickets. And my third and last
True.
prediction is SRH score in the power play will be below 50. I think they'll go cautiously because they want to give Makram and and Nicholas
Puran.
Puran
Puran
maybe.
all those overs, at least around 8 overs to chase maybe 100 runs with all those wickets in hand. So I think they'll play that way.
All
Oh, yeah.
right. So yes, here's my first prediction, the batting prediction, and it is Aiden Markram to score over 25. Yes, he plays an important key role in this run chase because he just,
Yeah, he does.
he's not someone who would go for his flashy shots. He's someone who plays orthodox cricketing shots. So yes, I'm banking him to score more than 25 tonight. While my second prediction here, the bowling prediction would be DC will take a wicket in the power play. Maybe a certain
Yeah.
Abhishek Sharma going for a flashy shot and maybe getting caught out or an LBW. But yes, I fancy a wicket in the power play. While my final prediction here would be SRH to lose three or more wickets in the first 10 overs. I don't think so. They'll lose three wickets. I feel,
Oh,
Kane
nice, nice.
Williamson might just consolidate on this run chase, and we might just see Rahul Tripathi and maybe Aiden Markram just staying there on the crease. And just as Salil Bhai mentioned, that they'll have to create a platform for the finishers, maybe 8 overs, 100 or 110 to finish the game. So
Yeah.
yes, these are my three
Yeah.
predictions.
So when Salil gives a prediction, I know that he's going to bank on the most experienced player because he
No
comes
doubt.
from a Chennai supporting, fan club where he has all the senior players in the team. So I know why you chose Kane Williamson because he's a big match player. He's got all the experience.
Cool
But
head.
Salil, I would just like to ask you exactly cool head and experience. So much experience. Two World Cup
Yes,
finals,
no doubt.
T20 cricket, captain for so long, underdog team always. But Salil, just wanted to ask you, how important would the middle overs be? Because if you want to win a game, like you said, Rishabh Pant played one shot too many. So the middle overs were where the game was made, or it's a make or break situation. So do you think that the middle overs are where the match is going to be won rather than in the power play or in the death?
Well, I think it's a mix of both. If you want to reach in a good position towards the death, you need to navigate your middle overs. You need to take calculated risks purely because you're not in the power play. All the fielders are out, so you just don't want to throw your wicket away. But build on that platform, maybe get one boundary and go at 8 or 9 runs an over. And I think finally, in the last few overs, you can easily go at 12 to 15 runs an over, unless the ask is not
Exactly.
too much. So I think if they capitalize in the power play, not giving any wickets, putting the bad balls away, score at around 8 or 9 runs an over, they should be happy with that. And their next, I think their last 10 overs, they should expect anywhere around 80 to 90 runs to chase. And if they're able to do that, I think they are in a good position if they are able to chase. And big scores have been chased on the Brabant. So
Yeah.
if they put their minds and
Has
hearts
scored
together,
enough.
it's not impossible.
Yeah. So I think you hinted us that the chase is on, and from your side, you are believing that SRH could get it. But my question for the middle overs was purely because you chose Kuldeep Yadav to be the top
Yeah,
bowler,
absolutely.
and
So
Kuldeep
that's
Yadav,
what they need to. He's the guy who will put the brakes on them. Otherwise,
exactly.
all the other bowlers, most of the bowlers are going to go for runs purely because this is a big run chase, and nobody's going to sit back with with a strike rate of 120s or 130s. They want to go at it big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So and they kind of have the platform. They've chased 5 games and they've won them on the trot. So this should be just maybe 20 runs more for them if they have the same kind of mentality, the entire chasing end. So I think
Yeah.
they will pick and choose their bowlers and they'll go after them. While Kuldeep will be navigated very well unless they get somebody to play against the spin and those big hitters like Nicholas Puran come up front and just derail him. Anything can happen. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's quite unpredictable what's going
It's
to
a,
happen.
it's a very funny game. But if you look at the SRH lineup, they are more comfortable playing pace, given that Kane Williamson, Markram, and Puran come from places where they play pace bowling on pitches where they come from. So it'll be great to watch. Now, Bhavik, Salil has already hinted an SRH chase that is on. I'm going to ask him later, but I want to come to you first. Do you think that the chase is on? Do you believe that SRH are going to win this game? And if yes, who's that one player that you would pick from the SRH team to win them the game?
I'm definitely picking Rahul Tripathi. He's due for runs. A couple of back-to-back
Yeah.
failures for him, but he's been one of the mainstays for Hyderabad when they chase down those five, matches in a trot. So yes, he's the main man for them. But then again, as we spoke in the previous show, that we both myself and Salil were backing SRH to win this. Yes, I mean, yet again, I'm just sort of banking this to be a great run chase. It shouldn't just be a Hyderabad getting all out or scheduled for a 120 or
160,
130.
170,
Yeah.
What
yeah.
we want is they should go all bounty. They should be there right there neck to neck, and then the result can be anything. So yes, the chase is definitely on, but let's hope for a exciting thriller match.
Yes, yes. And I hope that the team masseurs go and massage the umpires after the game because of the all the action that
All
they've
the
been doing.
exercises.
Now, before we end this show, Salil, last words, SRH winning, best player according to you in the team. Two answers I need from you.
Well, SRH winning and Kane Williamson anchoring this victory.
Short and sweet,
Nice.
Salil backing experience as always. The most experienced man on this panel for sure. So thank you so much, Salil and Bhavik, for joining with me. Live action coming up. The chase is on, and we'll see you in the post-match show.